Is putting yourself first selfish? Or sometimes, but not always. And understanding the difference could completely change the way you think about boundaries, relationships, and self-worth. One of the biggest misconceptions, not just in astrology, but in life, is failing to distinguish between self-focus, or what I like to call positive selfishness, and true selfishness. And the Aries archetype explains that difference beautifully. Aries is a self-focused energy. It's the first sign of the zodiac, so it's very primal. Its instincts are basic. The idea of considering others hasn't occurred to it yet. It's entirely centered around selfhood and independence. And this can be a gift, where other signs can get caught up in considering and weighing up all these different factors. Aries cuts through all of that and asks, what's right for me? What do I want? Aries reminds you that your own needs shouldn't come second to everyone else's. Aries offers the survival instinct that says your own needs should never come second to the needs of others. You shouldn't subordinate yourself in that way. Aries is a firm believer in being your own biggest champion. Because if you don't stand up for yourself, your needs, your wants, and your autonomy and independence, who will? However, when Aries energy is operating in excess, this positive selfishness becomes chronic self-centeredness. And that might not sound that different, but it is. Aries can become so blinkered in its approach that no other point of view, emotion, or circumstance even enters the picture. It puts the I want blinkers on, and nothing else exists. The result can be hurt feelings, burned bridges, and more force than the situation required. This is where Libra can help. It introduces consideration. It is all about fairness and teamwork. It wants to include other people, take them and their emotions into consideration, and assess a situation to determine the best course of action within a picture that is bigger than personal wants. Libra is also the bringer of peace and harmony. It doesn't want the disruption of ill feeling that can be created by rash or purely selfish action. We want to find the balance here. You don't want to lose the Aries gift of positive selfishness. You shouldn't come second in your own life. But Libra helps take the blinkers off. It reminds Aries that there are other people in the story too. You don't put others first, that isn't the lesson. But you do consider their feelings, their perspective, their experience. Because putting yourself first isn't selfish. forgetting everyone else exists is. Aries teaches us not to abandon ourselves. Libra teaches us not to abandon everyone else. Real balance is never choosing one over the other. It's learning to honor both at the same time.